Me. Today's topic in our mastermind session is about energy and motivation. Now, very important topic. Very important topic. Again, I'll repeat very, 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 very important topic. Very important topic. Very extremely important topic. Reason whatever we want to achieve in life, motivation is very important in life. Hmm? If you are not motivated to achieve particular thing, if you're not motivated enough, then what happens? Uh, you, you start finding excuses. You start seeing more problems in your life. For example, I want to achieve a particular weight and I'm extremely motivated. There are reasons that I want to achieve that particular weight. You know, suppose my girlfriend broke up with me and said that until unless Akash, you will reduce your weight and you will become like an athlete, I will not date you. Hmm? I hope my wife is not listening to this. Otherwise, she might take it out of context. Not good, right? For married people. But suppose this happens in someone's life, then what will happen? They'll be probably more motivated to reduce their weight. Until unless that happens, you may say, oh Akash, I want to reduce my weight, but I don't feel like waking up. Akash, I want to reduce the weight, but the problem is, Akash, there is no gym near my house, or the gym is too expensive, or I don't have time. My office starts at 9 and ends at 7. I don't have time. I have kids, Akash. I have back problem. I have this problem, that problem. Hundreds of excuses. And not only about weight, about anything in life, about getting rich, about being healthy, about having good relationships, about becoming more focused, about fulfillment in life, whatever you want to achieve in life. For everything, है motivation is very important. If motivation is not there, if energy is not there, then excuses will be there. So if you're making notes, write it down. If you lack motivation, then there will be no lack of excuses. And if you are motivated enough, if you are inspired enough to do anything, then any excuse, they don't hold a chance. How many of you believe that if a person really wants to do something, any excuse, any limitation can be broken? How many of you truly believe in this? कि भाई करना है, if I want to do it, तरीका निकल जाएगा, हो जाएगा. और नहीं करना, if you don't want to do it, मन नहीं है, कोई रीजन नहीं है, hundreds of excuses, hundreds of limitations, hundreds of victim things, right? Getting it? Now, how to increase your energy and motivation? There are two methodologies. One is push motivation, the other is pull motivation. Hmm? So today's topic is all about push and pull motivation. ठीक है, बहुत important है. And it's very interesting also, and it's very practical also. Not a theoretical concept, very practical concept, day-to-day concept. Hmm? And this, if you uh, like get hold of this now, ekdam, you can achieve anything in your life. Really, I'm telling you, I have used this a lot in my life. I still use it whenever I want to achieve something, and it seems too big for me. It seems too distant for me. I use this push and pull motivation. Uh, I think I can confidently say there is no third way to achieve your motivation and energy. Only these two ways. Okay? So, what is pull motivation? What is pull motivation? Pull motivation होता क्या है? Sorry, push motivation क्या होता है? What is push? What is push motivation? Push motivation is theoretically बताता हूँ पहले. I'll tell you theoretically. By the way, everyone is able to resonate and understand up till now. Type yes if you're able to understand and resonate. कोई tension, doubt, some problem, you are able to understand, resonate. Wonderful. ठीक है. Now, what is push motivation? Push motivation is when something pushes you to do something. When something pushes you to do something. Now, let me give you the most relatable example of this. How many of you remember your childhood when you were in school? Hmm? How many of you remember that before the exam, before exam, who used to push? Who used to push you to study before the exams? 1 month before the exam. Teacher. Came in saying teacher. Guys, who used to push you? Mother, father. No, friends do nahi. No, not friends. But someone used to push you. Brother used to push you. Mohit is saying brother. So the point here is someone used to push you, right? Someone used to force you to study. And what if you still didn't study? They will harass you. They will scold you. They will probably, if you parents hai, and it's 1990s or 1980s, probably they'll hit you also. Hmm? Probably you will not be given food also. Probably you will stand out of the class also. Probably they'll write a remark in your diary. That's push motivation. When something is pushing you to act, to accomplish, that's push motivation. One of the examples, okay, one of the context, it is much more deeper than this. We'll discuss one of the context. And what is pull motivation? Pull motivation is when you desire on by yourself, when you desire to be at the top of the class. So that desire is pulling you towards it. That's why you are studying, because you desire to be on top of the class. You desire to be the gold medalist. You desire to top the school. You desire that I'll crack this exam so I'll get into this college. You desire that I will get this job. I will have this much of package. I will have this kind of a house. You desire. That's pull motivation. When something is pulling you towards it, that's pull motivation. Okay? So two types of motivation, push and pull. Now, in my life, pull motivation has also worked, push motivation has also worked. I will not say that push motivation has not worked or pull motivation. Both have worked. But when I started off, see, my first salary, even after becoming CA in the first attempt, and born and brought up in Delhi, proper Delhi, not distant part from Delhi, proper Delhi, born and brought up in Delhi, schooling from Delhi, cleared CA in first attempt. My first salary was 22,000 rupees. It was not like I was from a small town in UP or small town in Bihar, or so I was coming from distant part, and then my communication skill, or it was fine. Public school, yeah. Still 22,000. Because I was scared. I was not confident. I was never sincere. I was a dumb kid, not very street smart also, not very focused also, like a dumb person. A person you would not talk to twice, you would ignore, that kind of a person. Now from there to today, there has been a huge difference, huge, massive difference. But how did this difference start? How did the desire to have that difference come? How did that desire to have that difference come? How? Because we had lost our security net, because my father was about to retire, because my parents had lost all the money, that savings that they had. Every person has some savings, right? PF savings, NSC savings, FD savings, some savings. We had lost all our savings. My dad was about to retire. I was not at all settled. I was not confident. I didn't know anything. I was stupid. My mother was a housewife. There was no other person to support. There was no rent coming. There was no interest coming. There was no dividend coming. My grandfather was not giving any money. There was no property division that will happen and we will get the money. So there was no safety net. And honestly, my father had given us a normal, comfortable life like a middle class family. But now everything was gone. It had become almost zero. And dad was about to retire. So what will happen from next 2, 3 months onwards? I am not good enough. So that push was there. That Akash, boss, it's time that you become a person, a proper, sane minded person. That Akash, boss, no time to sleep now, no time to overthink now, no time to take things casually. Beta, ut jao. The thing had come on to the survival of the family, not on the luxuries, on the survival first. Because suddenly, suppose you have two ACs at home, and your father had given you that kind of a life that, yeah, at night you were sleeping in AC. I'm not saying that I used to live in a hut or anything. No. Suppose father had given that life for full life, that family will sleep in AC. That standard was there. And suddenly, because we have lost everything, and father is not able to work now, father has lost that energy, that age has hit him, that trauma has hit him. And because now I am a CA, but still, because I am not capable enough, so my parents will sleep without AC in fan. Is that a big thing? How many of you think that it's a big thing? Big thing for a guy, big thing for a person. The full life, parents push themselves, cut their need, but they ensure that you are comfortable. And now when it's your turn, they will not have a car, they will not have AC, they will not have the basic things which they earlier used to have, because you are not capable enough, because I was not capable enough. So that was a big thing for me. That hit me really hard. That motivated me a lot to become better. That motivated me to work hard on myself. That motivated me to read books. That motivated me to attend courses, invest in myself, so that I can have proper communication skills, so that I can have proper understanding skills. I can become smart. I can take better decisions in life. I can implement things. I can take action. I can build things. I can create things. There was some pain in my life. Push motivation is the pain motivation. Now, some people are saying, Arya, gosh, in my life, there is no pain here. My father is earning or I am earning well. Now, there is no pain. Array, pain is there. You have to find it. यार आकाश सब कुछ सेटल है यार. I have 2 houses. Everything is settled. Rent is coming. I have SIP. I have mutual fund investments worth 1 crore. My kids are going to school. They are okay. Everything is settled. There is no pain. I'm telling you, pain is there. If you try to find out, you can find the pain. Probably the pain is that, oh, everything is settled, but still there is no fulfillment in life. Oh, maybe the pain is that, oh, I have lived this kind of a life, but I wanted to live that kind of a life. But now, because I did not have the courage, so I will never be able to live that kind of a life, that kind of a luxury. So that's the pain. Maybe the pain is that, yeah, I have made it decently big as compared to my expectations. But is that it? I want to do something very big for the society. I want to give something to the society. But if I stay like this, I will never be able to. I'm coming. I will die. No one on the third day will ask who was that person. Maybe that is the pain. Tell me, how many people worth 3 crore, 5 crore, 10 crore people remember for more than 3, 5, 7 days? How many people die every day? 3 crore, 5 crore, 7 crore. Is it a big thing in today's time to have 3 crore, 5 crore, 7 crore net worth? Hello? Is it a big thing? If you have one house, that is worth 1 crore or 2 crores in a metro city? Yes or no? I'm not saying. Maybe you bought that house for 10 lakh rupees 20 years back. See, for some people who don't have it, they will say, Akash, what are you saying? 3 crore is not big. Huh? You come from a very rich family that you're saying three. Try to understand here. Don't be judgmental. In today's time, it's not such a big amount. Huh? Like 1 lakh salary is not such a big amount. Being a lakhpati is not such a big amount in today's time. Huh? So the point here is pain has to be found. Pain has to be discovered. See, I'll make a drawing. My drawing is really good. Like if Michelangelo wouldn't be there, I would be there. My first passion was drawing and handwriting. That's my first passion. Like if I'm spending 10 hours on coaching and training and reading books, I'm spending 8 hours on drawing and my handwriting. So I'm gonna draw something for you, right? Okay. By the drawing, you will understand that I was kidding. Drawing is not my strong part. Just kidding. Drawing is something that I always used to avoid in school, college. Probably I took commerce because I didn't want to draw physics and chemistry drawings. Those mirrors and, remember? Oh my God. I was so scared. So that's why I wanted to take commerce, because in that there is no drawing. Excuse me. But now, what is this? Can anyone tell me what is this? How do you describe this picture? Bandy saying that was very convincing. Yeah. Yeah. But that was a convincing thing. But actually, when I did it, you understood that no, that is not very convincing. So what is this? This is not a net. This is not a net. What is this? This is a danda. This is a basically a big rod, iron rod, and this is a big stone. Have you ever been to a hill station? Have you seen a big stone? Big stone. This is like a big stone, and this is a danda, a steel rod, iron rod, very strong. Now, suppose you have to push the stone like this with your hands. It's very difficult. You'll exert so much of energy, but the stone will not move. But suppose you are able to get that iron rod at the right angle, and you are able to move it with the right force, then in 1/10 or less of the force, you will be able to move that stone. And this is what we call leverage. Let me give you another example of leverage. Can I show you my drawing skills once more? How many of you want to experience the bliss of seeing my drawing for the second time in one day? Ready? Are you ready for that? To experience the bliss of seeing my drawing for the second time in a day. See, very few people get that privilege. Just kidding, yeah. Virender is excited. Yes. All right. I'm excited too. I'm nervous also because, too much of expectations. What is this? Okay, this is a drawing that I'm like making, but the main thing I've already drawn. This is a well. I'm trying to make a well here. Well. In Hindi, we call it kuwa. So this is a well. Okay. Now, well has a certain kind of thing here. There's a bucket here, which is attached to a pulley. Have you seen that? And there's a rope, long rope, and this and this is a bucket. Have you seen this? Have you seen how a pulley works in a well? Have you seen a pulley and a well? Yes. When you want water, you'll put the bucket down and you'll pull it through the pulley. There's a lever. There's a machine that you'll pull it. So with less effort, like if you're not very strong, also you will be able to pull it. Otherwise, if you have to pull that bucket without a lever, without a pulley, you have to pull it like this. So you would need at least 16 to 17 inches of biceps and strong forearms to pull a bucket out of well. Yes, can you pull a bucket with rope? Imagine holding a bucket full of water with rope. Not possible, na? But with pulley, you can easily do it. So what is that? Again, that's called leverage. Are you getting it? Scientifically, I'm proving you here. Scientifically, I'm proving you. So what happens in life to achieve big things? Also, you need leverage. If you have leverage, you can achieve big things. If you don't have leverage, बहुत effort लगता है. A lot of effort is required if you don't have leverage. Can you still pull it? Yes, but it will be like a nightmare for you. If you have leverage, it will be easy for you. Did I work hard to, in the last 7, 8 years of my life to reach to wherever I have reached? The answer is yes. But was it a nightmare? No, it was amazing. It was amazing. Did I fail? Answer is yes. Did I get emotional? Did I cry? The answer is yeah, everyone does that. Was I afraid? Yes. But was it a nightmare? No, because I had leverage. What was my leverage? One was the push leverage. If I don't do it, there was enough pain. Now, one person was very overweight. So I asked that person, Ki, yaar, let's reduce the weight. He was overweight. He was married. I asked that person, let's reduce the weight. Huh? Don't you want to reduce? He said, no, I want to reduce. I said, let's reduce the weight. But he was not very consistent. I was using a lot of techniques on him, and it's like 3 years before. I was using a lot of techniques, but he was still not reducing the weight. He was not still working out. He was not being consistent. So I was fed up. I said, yeah, what the hell? Why are you not taking action? Why are you not doing it? Are you not serious about reducing the weight? You know what he said? He said, Akash, can I tell you the truth? I said, yeah, that's what I expect. I put so much of effort with you. It has been a nightmare. And still you are not working. You're not taking any action. At least I deserve truth. He said, there is no reason for me to reduce the weight. I was shocked. I said, why? There's no reason. He said, I'm telling you honest thing, Akash. Not theoretical thing. I'm telling you honest thing. He said, Akash, I'm 40 years old. I'm married. I have kids. My wife doesn't demand much physical intimacy from me. I also don't demand any much physical intimacy. So there is not much physical intimacy, and somehow the need has also reduced. And I don't have that thing that I will go to the office, so I want girls to see me also. I don't have that. That wish has been, diluted in my mind. So I just go, I know I'm fat, my belly is bulging out, but I've accepted that as part of my life. And in my apartment, there is lift. So I don't have to while doing the stairs. In my office, there is lift, yaar Akash. I have car, yaar Akash. So there is no reason for me to reduce the weight. So whatever techniques you are doing, I know they are good, wonderful. But they are not working because there is no reason, actual reason. Sometimes you get coaching lessons from your clients. At least I am open for that. Sometimes you get that. I got that. I was like, wow, what a big breakthrough. I wrote it down. No reason to reduce weight. Few days after that, he did his blood test And in his blood test, doctor said, boss, your cholesterol levels are going bonkers and you can have a heart attack or anything anytime. So better you reduce your weight, better you get into shape, otherwise anything can happen. And you are borderline diabetic also, borderline blood pressure also. Once diabetes gets into your system, once blood pressure gets into your system, once these things get into your system, you will be, I'm telling you, you will not be able to get out of it easily. Doctor said that. And you know what, from the same day onwards, he stopped eating oily food. From the same day onwards, he started working out. अरे बॉस, इतनी सारी मैंने मोटिवेशन दी उसको. I gave him so much of motivation. It did not work. Doctor said, you will die of heart attack. Your cholesterol is high. Your diabetes is borderline. Your blood pressure is borderline. He started working out from the same day. How many of you understood that he got a real punch in his face that boss, run, work out, otherwise you are going to die. Hence the real push motivation came in his life. Type yes if you understood this point. Type yes if you understood that point. My problem was that I was trying to motivate him with things which that that sounded nice. So I was learning. That was learning for me also. Huh? I was like Rishabh Pant of 18 years at that time. Learning phase. So point is, I was trying to motivate him with the things that didn't matter much in his life. Like they sounded good, but didn't matter much. But what mattered in his life was at least he wanted to live. He didn't want to die at 40, 45. When that pain came that he might be heart attack or he might die, now, boss, I don't want that. Akash, I can't eat burger. I can't eat pizza. Akash, I don't want to. I want to work out. Akash, I'm gonna do yoga. I'm gonna do pranayam. I'm gonna work out. I'm gonna walk every day. I'm gonna take 10,000 steps every day. I'm gonna stretch every day. Everything came into place. So push motivation. Everyone has some pain. You have to discover the pain. You have to find that pain out. If you are not able to do that by yourself, you have to work with a coach. You have to work with someone who can help you to do that for your life. There is some pulley, there is some leverage, there is some iron rod which will get into massive action, that you will become a rocket, that you will find that momentum, you will find that speed, you will find that intensity, you will find that urgency. You'll be pushed towards your goal. You will not be able to stop yourself. You'll be addicted to it. You will be thinking about it all the time. You'll become crazy about it. Your job is to find it, discover it, and then increase the intensity of it, not reduce it. Like, for example, take my example. I was earning 22,000. I was not very old, 24, 25. One uncle came. I was telling my uncle, I want to do something here, uncle. We have had so much of loss and Papa is so sad. You know what that uncle said? Uncle was not wrong. See, understand. Uncle was not with bad intention, but what he was saying. Listen very carefully. Uncle said, Arey beta Akash, don't worry, yaar. What's your age? I said, Uncle, 24, 25, 25. He said, at 25, you're taking so much of stress, yaar. What was your father doing at 25? Huh? You are at least a CA. Don't worry, yaar. With time, you will grow. Don't worry. Don't take too much of stress. And nothing is going to happen to your father or mother. Don't worry. With time, everything heals. And who retires at 60? He's about to retire next year. Na? He will have to find some work. He will find some work. So you will also earn. He will also earn. Don't worry, yaar. You do whatever you are doing, you enjoy your life. Uncle said, hello. वो तो I I'm grateful to my coaches. Especially guys like people like Tony Robbins. I'm grateful. I'm like, whenever I think of them, my hands like are like this. Otherwise, what if I understood his point? He was cutting the rope of my pulley, my friend. How many of you are understanding what I'm saying? Hello? If I would have understood his point, I would have taken it casually. Yeah, मेरे को क्या जरूरत है? Why do I need it? He was cutting the rope of my pulley. So you have to increase the intensity of your pain and rather not justify it. Yeah, ठीक है, I have pain. So what? Everyone has pain. ठीक है, my diabetes is borderline. So India has 45 million people with diabetes. So what? 45, there are more. I just said it randomly, but there are more. Don't take diabetes casually. One of the worst things, diabetes. Diabetes in itself is not bad, but if you have it for long term, it can have major impact on on your organs, other organs, on your kidneys, on your liver, on your heart. Major impact. Like since last this year 2022 has been a very challenging year for my family personally. My mom is undergoing a lot of health problems, kidney problems. Her kidneys have stopped working. So we are working on transplant. We are working on a lot of things. So really challenging time. But the major reason for that is diabetes and blood pressure. So uh, in itself, diabetes doesn't have any pain. In itself, it's not a problem. So hence people take it casually. But boss, how it is slowly killing your organs, how it is slowly reducing their function, you don't know that. You will eat medicine every day, but you have to be very vigilant. Hmm? It's very challenging for the family. And if you don't have money in today's time, and if you're stuck in medical things, boss, you are gone then. You're gone. If you don't have money, and these kind of things, they're super expensive, super expensive. Like if you don't have proper insurance, if you don't have proper money, financial support, sometimes you have to sell your houses up all also, because you can't let the person die like this without proper treatment. Sometimes you have to sell your house, you have to sell your jewelry, everything. People do that. So it's better now to take prior um, care of your health. Yes or no? That's why they say health is wealth. That doesn't mean that you will not earn money, but yeah, one health problem can wipe out all your wealth also. So make sure money is also there, but health is also there. Happiness is also there. Fulfillment is also there. So what if that person would have justified, diabetes everyone has, every third person in today Delhi NCR, everyone has diabetes. So ठीक है, if diabetes is coming, so what? ठीक है, I'm 40, 45, I deserve diabetes. No pulley, no leverage, no iron rod. So don't justify your pain. Use your pain to move ahead. Okay? Now, next point is pull. By the way, is this session relevant for you? Are you able to relate to what I'm saying, or you're finding it theoretical, or are you finding it interesting and relatable and it is helping you? Type yes if it is, you're able to find value in this, and you're able to, for your life, for your goals, whatever they are, you're able to build some brain cells for that. यार हाँ यार आकाश, ये important है ना? आकाश, ये useful है यार, मेरे को काम आएगा. This will be very good motivation for me moving forward. Wonderful, good. क्योंकि यार मजा उसमें ही है. Theoretical चीजें I don't like much. Next point is pull. Now, what is pull? Pull is a desire of a good life. Like क्या? Suppose you want a good house, a brilliant house. उसमें open kitchen होनी चाहिए. Have you seen that open kitchen? And there's a counter inside the kitchen wherein you can stand, wherein you can have stools and you can sit. How many of you have seen that kind of kitchen? Hmm? That you can stand or you can have stools on that counter and you can have your food, you can, enjoy inside the kitchen itself. Now, there are decks in your balcony, a big deck. You're seeing ahead golf course. You're seeing ahead a lake. You're seeing ahead ocean. Seeing here ahead amazing high-rise buildings. And there is very less pollution because you are at a very 35th floor or 40th floor. And you can see, all the cars, all the views, highways, and they're very small. And they're whenever you wake up and you're having a cup of your tea, huh? One of my mentees, Shushmita, she is very fond of tea, so she keeps on telling me different names of teas. So if you're having kahwa, if you're having ginger lemon tea, if you're having cinnamon tea, a lot of good teas you are having. You're fond of teas. Morning, you wake up to that view, and you're having tea. Wow. Some people take action. For them, the leverage is that good life, promise of good life. They get motivated by that. Imagine you like SUV. Imagine Fortuner. Imagine you have MG, a good MG car. Imagine you have a good Mercedes SUV. Imagine you have a BMW SUV. You have X5. Wow, you just open the car and the fragrance, when you sit on the seat, when you close the door, that thud of the door, the firmness of the door, the look of the dashboard. Oh my God. The sound system, the entire feel. And when you're going on the road, everyone is looking like that inside the window, inside the car, who is sitting, and you're getting so much of attention. You love it, you want it. Some people take action for that. Imagine you can fly business class, you can fly all around the world without thinking twice. You can go to Dubai today. Like tomorrow, you can go to Dubai. Like tomorrow, you can leave for Europe. You can apply for the visas tomorrow. You can go anywhere. You don't have to think, Are 5 lakh na? I have 50 crores. 5 lakhs is nothing. 10 lakhs now. Take 20 lakhs. Again, 50 lakhs will come next month. No problems. You have so much of money. Every month it is coming. You can travel anywhere, wherever you want to. You can stay at any hotel. You know, when I used to stay in hotels when I was young and hustling, I never used to eat inside the hotel because how many of you know that hotel tea is expensive? The tea inside the hotel is expensive. The food inside the hotel is expensive. And the food outside is cheaper. Have you seen that? Have you experienced that? That if you're eating a aloo paratha outside, it is thoda sa sasta, cheaper. If you're eating aloo paratha inside the hotel, so it will be for 150 rupees. If you're eating outside, you can eat it for 30-40 rupees also. So I never used to eat inside the hotel. Imagine you can eat inside the hotel without thinking twice. Inside, you can order anything, whatever your kids are demanding, whatever your family wants. Imagine you don't have to think about what kind of hotel. It's a 5-star hotel always by default. Imagine you can comfortably, that's your living standard. That's minimum basic for you. It's not a luxury anymore. That's your lifestyle. Now, some people take action for that. How many of you are getting a little bit motivated when I'm talking about this? Type me in the chat box if you're getting a little bit motivated. Come on, even if little bit motivation is coming, that desire is coming. So I'm not pushing you. Those desires are pulling you towards it. That's called pull motivation. Imagine you can buy a farmland. You bought a 1 acre land. You're doing farming there in your holidays. You have kept two people to do farming there, 2 acres land. You have kept two people, husband, wife, and their family is there only. They are doing farming for you. And every week they give you the vegetables which are grown there, fresh vegetables. The driver comes, he picks the vegetables. They have packed the vegetables every week for you, and you get the supply of vegetables from your own farm, organic. Wow. Imagine you order 150 rupees per kg milk, the healthy milk. Imagine you order 2000 rupees kg ghee, desi ghee, which is the best for your kids. The A2 cow uh, ghee you're ordering for them. Imagine you go to the best restaurants, fine dining. Imagine whenever you have to go to the movies, you don't try to find a coupon code for that. You don't want that. You don't require that. That's not your focus. You want the best seats. You want the show of your, you want the cinema of your choice, the seats of your choice. That's your focus. Imagine you have so much of wealth. Imagine you are so smart that whenever you reach to a party, people look at you and say, "Arey yaar, smart hai banda. Ye bandi smart hai, well maintained." Imagine you're so jolly, your communication skills are so good that people want to be like you. People want to shake hands with you. People want to hug you. People want to touch you. That's motivating for some people. Hmm? So that's called pull motivation. Are you getting it? So now, pull motivation is pleasure. So you have to discover the pleasures which move you into action. That is, which motivates you. Got it? And these are the pains which move you into action, which motivates you. Push and pull. Now, which one should you use? Which one is more powerful? Well, generally, for people, push motivation is much more powerful. Generally, I'm not saying in every case, but the desire to get out of pain is much more powerful than to get into pleasure. People who have made it big, they had some problems, they had some issues, they found some issues. Their focus all went on that, to those issues that, yeah, I don't want such life, I don't want such gutter in my life, I want to grow, I want to get out of this. Yeah, for few people they are programmed like that, their setting is like that, their exposure is like that, their life experiences are like that, that pleasure motivates them, that they're like, यार pain ठीक है क्या pain वेन, there is no pain, I want big things, I want big cars, I want big life, I want bigger everything bigger, grander, everything grander. For some such people, pull motivation works. Generally, push works. And then alongside push, pull comes. So it should be both push plus pull, right? It should be both for people. Which is stronger? Generally, push is stronger. If you have to use something in the beginning, you're starting out, use push in the beginning, huh? Then match it with pull. Then mix it with pull. Can you do it consciously? Can anyone one person can do it? Yeah, or it happens when life hits you. Because I did it. On purpose I did it. Life hit me, but because I thought I want to improve myself, I started reading books and I increased the levels of my motivation, push and pull. It's like a hypothetical switch that you can increase the intensity. In NLP, we teach this. So you can increase the push and pull. You can increase the intensity. You can increase the feelings, emotions. Okay? And is motivation important? I'm telling you, don't underestimate motivation. Motivation is not motivational videos. When I say motivation, it is your own self motivation to move ahead, not outer motivation that others are telling you stories and motivating you. That is short term. But the inner voice, the inner motivation, I'm talking about that. Is that important? That's the most important thing in life, to take action. Inner motive to take action. Inner reason to take action. Why would you take all this tension, yaar? What is the time today? What is the time right now? It's 9:45. Tell me. It's 9:45 Thursday. Huh? If I wouldn't be in office, in like employee hota main, yeah, I would be working in some company. I wouldn't be working till this time. I'm my own boss. I'm financially independent. I'm financially free. Still, it's 9:45 and I'm at this peak of energy. My throat is not good. I'm having cold and all. Still, I'm doing it. Reason? There is some push and pull which is working inside me. No one is forcing me. My inner motivation is arranging this, that I want to do it. I want to serve. I want to help. I want to assist. So, is motivation important? Inner motivation is the most important thing. Don't underestimate it. And how do you do it? Through push and pull. Did you understand, guys? Today's session. समझ में आया? Did you understand? Did you enjoy? मजा आया? Was it good? Was it valuable? Are you going to use it in your life now from today onwards to move ahead? See, your motivation, inner motivation should be bigger than your problems, than your excuses. If your motivation is weaker, then what will happen? Your excuses will win. A person who is dying, for him, burger is not important. Because that person is thinking, if I eat a burger, what if my cholesterol increases? What if I die? So that burger becomes poison in the mind for that person. Big leverage, right? So inner motivation to live is much bigger than eating a burger. So similarly, you can also discover such in your life. It's all about intention to discover. It's all about the willingness to sit and talk to yourself. Or hire a coach, work with a coach, work with someone, work with me, message me. Tell me your problem. Where are you stuck? क्या problem है? कहाँ पहुंचना चाहते हो? Tell me. Or if you don't need that, you want to do it on your own. You want to first try on your own, try it on your own. But you'll have to sit here. You'll have to work on it. ऐसा नहीं है कि you'll attend this session and everything will start working. अभी because you have not found your push and your pull. You have understood that okay, push and pull are there and this is the methodology. But it will work for you when your own pictures, when your own thoughts are aligned in such a way that it is painful for you or it is pleasurable for you. So that is the next step for you. Don't stop here. Hannah, don't stop here. If you stop here, then good motivational video. If you move to the next step, then we are progressing. All right. So guys, I hope you got value. I hope you will move forward. I hope this will act as a trigger for you to get into massive action. I'll see you again. I love you a lot from the depth of my heart. I'll see you again to serve you. All the best, guys. Take care.